Hey, Daniel here, and in today's video I will talk about one of the best ways to start your training journey if you are a beginner. I will outline some guidelines and the perfect sample beginner workout. But let's first talk about the importance of the exercise. You probably know by now that exercise is super important for physical health and mental health. With exercise you can get in good shape, you can maintain good shape, you can lose weight, build muscle, release stress, improve your mental well-being, and the list goes on. You should also know that you cannot outtrain a bad diet. If you support your exercise and activity with a good balanced diet, you are a winner. Your health will improve, your body composition will improve, and you will be fitter, more functional, and basically the best version you can be. That being said, I want to outline that you cannot spot reduce body fat. Genetically, this is not possible, but with the right approach to training and nutrition, you can lose fat and eventually also in the spots you would like to, which in most cases is belly fat for men and the fat on the thighs for most women. The key to long-lasting results is to start slow and don't jump doing too much at once. If you're a sedentary and you don't work out, you don't need to start training 5 times a week and doing 4 cardio sessions along with that. Try to find a good balance so that you can stick to the training regimen for longer. For beginners, in most cases, full body workouts 3 times per week should be a good start. This will be a 6-week, 2-step plan. Each step will be 3 weeks long. During these 6 weeks, you will not only build a strong foundation and get some results, but it will also keep you guys in the routine to move on and try something more advanced after these 6 weeks. For the first 3 weeks microcycle or phase, you will be doing full body workouts 3 times a week. Full body workouts mean that you are working your entire body through the workout session. After 3 weeks, we will add 1 more session per week, so we will do a 2-split program, 4 sessions per week. A 2-split program means that you will be working your whole body through 2 sessions. The reason we are doing this is to target each muscle harder with more sets and reps and allow it to recover for longer before hitting it again. Hopefully, after these 6 weeks, you're ready to take on to the next challenge, which is doing one of my custom tailored programs in the description below. There are so many strategies and philosophies for building muscle mass and working out, but in general, I would say if you're an athlete and you're working towards something more specific, then it's most common to do the same things every time you work out. If your goal is to gain muscle mass and get in better shape, then I think a split program works much better. For the first 3 weeks, we will focus on 4 movement patterns that will help you build stability, strength, and mind-muscle connection in those movements. It's important to know how to perform those movements perfectly so we can put more load and more volume in the future, basically putting more stress on the body without getting injured. The movement patterns that we will focus on are push, pull, squat, and isometrics for your core muscles. Isometric exercises are contractions of a specific muscle or group of muscles. During isometric exercises, the muscle doesn't noticeably change length and the affected joint also doesn't move. I recommend starting every training session with a 5-minute warm-up on the treadmill or on a bike. This is a good way to start building cardiovascular health, but also to warm up and to prepare your body to exercise. So, this is what the program looks like for the first 3 weeks. The first exercise is a squat. When doing squats, it's important that you keep your feet hips to shoulder width apart and focus your weight through your heels, not through your toes. When lowering your body, push your pelvis backward, hinge forward, and slowly lower your body while keeping your spine in neutral. You can use a chair and try to sit on it if it's easier for you. Lower until your thighs are parallel to the floor, then push through your heels back up, but don't lock out your knees. You can start with bodyweight squats first. When you master the technique, I want you to do a dumbbell drop squat. What's also good about this exercise is when holding a dumbbell in front of you, your core is immediately engaged, and in this way you will not go too low because the dumbbell will touch the floor and you will know when to stop. This means that it keeps your back much safer when squatting. The second exercise is a push-up. Either decline push-up on a bench or a flat push-up. If it's too hard for you to do a regular push-up, you can start with an easier variation by doing it on your knees. In this way, you will immediately start working on your strength on this exercise, and soon you will be able to do a regular push-up. The second variation is by doing it on a bench where there will be less load on your shoulders. Push-up is a great beginner exercise because you have the stability of the floor and there are no weights in your hands that could potentially fall on you and hurt you. When you do a push-up, you want to make sure that you don't flare your elbows out, but you keep them at a 45-degree angle to your body. Also, make sure you control your neck and midsection so that when you lower your body, the only thing touching the ground or the bench is your chest. You don't want your face or your midsection to touch the ground before your chest does. The third exercise I want you to do is the dumbbell row on the bench. What I like about this exercise is that because it is assisted, you can focus on working on your lats and rhomboids. By supporting your torso on the bench, you can do this exercise even if you suffer some lower back pain. It is very important that when pulling the weight up, you squeeze your shoulder blades together. In this way, you will activate the rhomboids. Strong rhomboids allow for excellent scapular control. This means your shoulder blades can perform at their best during upper body exercises. When performing this exercise, try to keep your spine in neutral position. The fourth exercise is a stationary lunge. The stationary lunge has the ability to equally work the quads, hamstrings, glutes and hip flexors to help build a stronger, more symmetrical lower body. Having equal strength on both sides can improve your bilateral performance and may help prevent potential injury. So how to do a stationary lunge? Stand tall with your feet hip distance apart, then take a large step backward with one foot. This is your start position. Lower the back knee to a 90-degree angle so both knees are bent, then press up to start position and repeat. After the desired number of reps, switch legs. Be sure to keep your chest lifted, chin up and abs contracted so your back stays straight. Next, during the lunge, make sure you're balanced on your back toes and your front knee is in line with your ankle. Squeeze your glutes when you rise. Lastly, we have hollow body holds. This is an isometric exercise for your core. Start by laying down on the floor, legs extended, arms by your sides. Engage your core and drive your lower back into the ground. Squeeze your inner thighs together to help initiate the move. There should be no room between the lower back and the floor. Rise your head off the floor and extend your arms overhead and behind you. What I like about this exercise is that it can improve your posture and help strengthen the muscles needed to prevent lower back pain. For the first 4 exercises, I want you to do the 3 sets with 12 to 15 reps. On the stationary lunges, do 3 sets with each leg. On the last exercise, the hollow body hold, aim for 30-second hold. Do one exercise at a time, do not do a circuit. The reason for that is that you will work on better mind-muscle connection doing it this way because you will focus on one exercise at a time and the quality of the sets will be higher, which is what matters most. After the first 3 weeks, it's time to level up and add one more day to the program. Now we will be doing the 4-day split. The first exercise is a goblet squat. It's very similar to the dumbbell drop squat, but here you are holding a dumbbell on your chest level. In this way, you will engage your core even more, and by holding the dumbbell on your chest, you will isometrically engage your shoulders as well. The second exercise is a walking lunge. You can do this either body weight, or if it's too easy for you, you can hold the dumbbells in your hands. Here you want to make sure that when you step forward, you plant the heel on the ground, and when you push off the ground, you push through your heel as well. Try to keep the 90-degree angle in your front leg. Now, to step even further, we will add some Bulgarian split squats to the mix. Start with body weight only on this exercise. It is a similar movement to the stationary lunge, but with your foot elevated, it will be more challenging. This is a very powerful unilateral exercise that works your quadriceps, glutes and hamstrings as well. You do this by placing one foot on the bench or on the chair and you lower with your foot that is on the ground. Keep in mind that the higher you will place your foot, the harder this exercise will be. The fourth exercise is the hollow body hold, which we described earlier. For the first 3 exercises, you want to do 3 sets with 12 to 15 reps. On the last one, the hollow body holds, aim for 45 seconds to add some progression. If you can't do that much, don't worry. Do as much as you can, eventually you will be able to do it. Day 2, which is upper body, we will start with lat pull down, which is a fantastic exercise to strengthen the latissimus dorsi muscle, the broadest muscle in your back, which promotes good postures and spinal stability. Exhale as you pull the weight down and inhale on the way back up. Keep your elbows close to the body and maintain control as you lift and lower the weight. The second exercise that you will do is a dumbbell bench press. This is a progression from a push-up. Here we don't have the floor to help us, so you will work on your stability. The third exercise is a single arm dumbbell row. After doing the assisted row for 3 weeks, it's time for the next step. Here you will engage your core as well and improve stability again. The fourth exercise is the dumbbell lateral raise. This one is great for your shoulders as you work them directly. Make sure to keep your elbows slightly bent while keeping your pinky fingers up. You want your shoulder, elbow and wrist to be parallel with each other when you hit the top. And the last exercise is the side plank. Besides the rectus abdominis, your six-pack muscle, here we will work the obliques too. Lift your hips and knees while exhaling. Your torso is straight in line with no sagging or bending. Hold the position. So, aim for 12 to 15 reps on each exercise and 15 to 20 seconds on each side of the side plank. Day 3 is the same as day 1 and day 4 is the same as day 2. So what days you should be doing this program? Ideally you want to be doing them every other day, but we all have different stuff to do. Life happens, whether it's a job, school, taking care of the family and so on. Do not overthink or overanalyze when you can do the program. Just do the workouts when you can. Find the scheduled time that suits you best. The most important thing is that you manage to do all of them in 1 week. There you have it, a 2-step 6-week plan to get you in better shape in a safe way. After these 6 weeks you will be ready for the next step and to do a split training program, or who knows, you may even want to try one of my custom tailored DM fitness programs, which really focus on your fitness goals and capabilities. Also, remember that motivation is overrated. No one's going to be motivated all the time. If you rely on motivation only, you will fail as soon you are not motivated to go to the gym. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Make sure to make it a lifestyle. We all have to start somewhere. The key is consistency, so make sure to show up and do the work and you will get there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you sticking around until the end of the video. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. It will help me to produce more content for you. Until next time, take care and see you soon.